Morning everybody, welcome back. Happy Sunday. By the time you see this video it will be Sunday. However, I'm filming this video on Saturday. I'm cooking my Sunday dinner on Saturday. So if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that bell notification so that you are notified every time I post a new video. Y'all see I got my Betty Boo shirt on. See the back? The back says it's all about Barry. Y'all don't know who he is? Me neither. Y'all, I've been wearing this shirt. I brought this shirt when I was pregnant with Kamara. That was, Kamara's 11. So, do the math. Today's video is brought to you by me cooking some rice and chicken livers and gizzards, smothered chicken livers, gizzards, and rice. And I take the chicken livers and gizzards and I cook it together. Then I mix it with the rice. And because this is an unsponsored video, but because we eat healthy in my house and we really don't eat rice, Uncle Ben's long grain brown rice. And because I didn't want this to be a long video, I've already done some prep. And by prep, I got my water boiling over here for my rice. I don't know how y'all cook rice, but I learned how to cook rice from my daddy a long time ago. And my daddy likes a certain brand of rice. My daddy always been to cook. And when I got grown, guess what? Sorry, Johnny G. I found a better way of doing it. I no longer cook my rice down, and I do not buy water made rice. I buy parboiled rice. That means I boil this rice and it does not hold water. Means you do not get all that extra fat. That's how I got fat. You on that dang on parboiled, all that water made rice. So what I do is I boil my pot of water, which over here you'll see, excuse my mess. See my pot of water boiling? Because it is brown rice, and brown rice typically does not have a flavor, I put one chicken bouillon cube in it. And then some onions, so it gives it some flavor. And once my rice starts boiling, my water starts boiling, I pour my rice over in there. And then the voice of Master P, that's how you do that though. Hey. But y'all, it's Saturday and I'm tired. It's been a long week. I keep telling y'all I'm tired, y'all. I'm seriously tired. I work from home and tired as hell. I keep telling y'all that. Don't underestimate me when I tell y'all I'm tired. So I got that going. I'm gonna turn my fan down. I usually typically turn my fan on when I'm cooking, but it's not gonna be nothing bad, so I don't want y'all to not hear it. So I got my water going, my rice going, and it's gonna boil. Once it brings to a boil, then I put it in a pot strainer and I strain it out. No biggie. Hold on 1 minute, let me find my strainer. Alright, I'm back. This is the strainer I use when I cook a lot of rice. This is my big girl strainer. So I'll put that over there to the side. And I got my chicken gizzards. I had them soaking and cleaned. My chicken livers, I had them soaking and cleaned. So they're over there soaking and cleaning. And I'm cleaning my mess as I go. I've already chopped my onion, which I think I'm going to chop the rest of that onion because I chopped a little more than half of it. But I teared up so bad I stopped. But I think I'm going to go ahead and chop the rest of it. Ain't no sense of, you know, hell, I got plenty of onions. So you can't never have too much onion in your food. Onion give it flavor like nobody business. Yeah, if y'all go to somebody's house and they ain't cooking with onion, don't eat it. It ain't going to taste right. Come for me. Please do. That's my belief. Like an asshole, everybody has one. That's my opinion. But seriously, I cook with onions, y'all. I love onions. I like to eat them. Sometimes I might just grill me some onions. When I was pregnant, I used to like to put raw onions on hot dogs and mustard. Just mustard hot dog. And I ain't never like just mustard on my hot dogs, but I used to like mustard and raw onions. And then I used to like chilies. And it's this, if y'all from Ridgeland, then y'all know what I'm about to say. My Ridgeland family, cooler stove, chili dogs, in Old House. Shoot, man, that was life. I used to drive all the way from where I live here in Georgia, hour and a half away, all the way to Cooler Store to get me one of them chili dogs. So yeah, clean as you go, y'all, because y'all don't want no mess after all of this. Y'all done did all this work and now y'all sitting here all this mess. Don't nobody want no mess after they finish cooking. When I cook, I like to go sit down. So I wash my dishes as I go. My rice is boiling and I just stirs it so it don't stick. I just stirs it, get a little stir. A little stir. I got my water boiling over here. I got my bouillon. Excuse me. Y'all don't mind. I tell y'all my counter got everything on it. I got fly spray, couch spray, hair spray. My counter over there, it separates the living room from the dining room. I lied. It separates the living room from the kitchen. And we just be putting everything on that doggone counter. So I'm getting another bouillon cube ready to go inside my rice, my chicken water. A little bouillon cube. I don't know what kind of bouillon cubes y'all like, but I like Weiler's. This is unsponsored, but I like Weiler's, and it gives a lot of flavor to a lot of stuff. So that's that's why I like it. I'm gonna drop a little bit more in my rice, just so it gives, you know. So people like to say, brown rice don't taste like nothing. Well, I'm going to mix it anyway. But while it's cooking, I'm going to let it cook with some dignity. So that's for over here. Go ahead and drop the little bouillon cube over here. Get it mixed up just nice. Sometimes you can get one and you can just squeeze it, but I don't have no strength in my hands to just squeeze it no more. I used to could just squeeze it. Let me wash my hands, y'all. Okay. Got my garlic powder. Put a little bit of garlic powder in that rice too. Don't be afraid to season. I'm not big on seasoning. Like, I'm not a salty person. So, but don't be afraid to season your little water, because even if you don't like a lot of seasoning, it'll come out. You know, just give your rice, especially when you're cooking rice, just give it some flavor. Garlic salted, you know. It's not garlic salt, it's garlic powder. I don't know why I always say that. Only kind of salt I use is seasoning salt. It's okay to drop a little bit of that in your rice water too. Put that in there. And now we get that going. I told y'all I washed my gizzards. So I'm going to add the gizzards first because they take longer to cook. I wash them up. Always make sure your food and stuff nice and washed. And those of y'all to be like, what's a gizzard? This is a chicken gizzard. Don't ask me what part of the chicken come from. It come from the gizzard. So that's gonna be my gizzards, livers, and rice. Put that in there. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And while those get in there, I'm gonna wash my hands. Very important. to wash the next pan. I'm gonna wash this bowl while I'm over here too, y'all. So y'all just, I don't want y'all. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. I don't want y'all to just stare over at the pot while I'm doing this. And I don't know what kind of a mess my counter. It's not really a mess. I just have a lot of stuff on my counter. Like back there we have my husband makes a big pitcher of tea, so y'all see that next to the refrigerator. So all you gotta do is get your cup of ice and go over there and get your tea. And then we have all of the snacks and stuff over there. And my toaster. I got my coffee maker, which I have not had coffee. I already shot. This is my 5th video shooting this morning, because it is still Saturday. So I shot my Saturday video in real time, and my Sunday video, it's gonna be a lie in real time. Oh, back to cooking. Alright, so back to my little cooking over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I got my onions. I'm gonna put my little thing of onions in there. And I got this set of pots. And y'all, I'll never be knowing which top be for what pot. So now I got to go digging. So I'm gonna place y'all on pause for 1 minute while I dig for the top. Alright y'all, so I just did all that digging for the top. And the whole time the top was right there in front of me. Literally right there in front of me. And so now what I do is, while the gizzards are cooking down, I go ahead and put in my cream of chicken base. That's my base for my chicken. That gives it all the good seasoning and stuff, because you know. And keep stirring your rice. You don't want it to, well, it ain't gonna stick, but just keep stirring it. Sometimes you might have to add more water. You never know. So I got my little base and put a little water in here. You know how your mama used to do it. Or in y'all case, my daddy used to cook too. How my daddy used to do it. Put a little water in there, get all that base out. Then I take another can. And y'all can use whatever brand y'all want. I typically use Campbell's, but guess what? Walmart didn't have no Campbell's, so I had to get some Walmart brand, which it actually tastes pretty good, so I'm not mad because it's just a chicken base. And if it don't work out, I can season it to my liking. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back from that little break. In the time that I was gone, I just added a little bit more water to my boiling rice. I then stirred up my little bit of chicken gizzards over here to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. Make sure they're boiling down. I like for them to boil and get real nice and tender. And I'm letting the top stay off because I want some of the water to boil out, because once I put them in there, of course it added some water. So I'm letting the top stay down, so I want it to boil out. When this is finished, this is going to look real good and amazing. Now, I don't want to hold y'all here because this is going to take a minute. So I'm going to add my chicken livers, and then I'll come back with the finished product, okay? Alright? Don't go nowhere because it's Sunday and y'all ain't got nothing to do. Hold on. Alright, everybody. So, the stewed chicken and... what did I cook? This rice and stew chicken livers and gizzards is done. It's just taking its time. It's gonna soak up all of this. Let's see if y'all see it. It's gonna dry out a little bit. Those y'all that know, y'all know it's gonna dry out. It's not gonna be all soupy like. It's gonna dry out, but it tastes delicious, and that's how my family like it. And remember, I didn't use white rice. I used brown rice. So we try to stay healthy in this house. And this pot, y'all, I'm gonna end up putting half of this in the deep freezer. And then the other half will last us the whole week. One, we don't eat a lot of rice in our house at all. Tamara's the only one that really eats rice. And two, it just ain't gonna last. So with that being said, I got all my dishes washed. I got everything ready. Got my stove cleaned off. I just got to polish it. You guys be blessed. Be safe. Be productive. Tomorrow, technically, when you watching this video, tomorrow will be Monday. You guys have a productive week. I pray for everybody. I pray for all the families out there that are going through stuff, and everybody that's just going through something. Just know that trouble does not last always. This too shall pass. And with that being said, I'm gonna call it. I go in and lay down. Yeah. See that? See how that Carolina start coming out of me? I go in and lay down. I tired. Y'all be blessed. Have a good week. Don't forget to clean up your kitchen. Clean up behind yourself. Wipe your stove down. I don't know, this fan thing up here, wipe that down. My husband put a lot of fancy stuff in this house, and I don't know how to work half of it. All I know is to cut the fan on and off and wipe it down. We got a brand new dishwasher over there. It ain't never been used. The wrapping's still on it. He just put it in this spot. Be blessed, y'all. I think my next video, I'm going to tell y'all about my remodel. That in my head I want to do. But the laziness in me don't like remodel or construction. Stay safe, y'all. If the creek don't rise, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good week.